Hi guys, I'm Tanya and welcome back to my channel, The Donkey Business. So it is Thursday today and I'm starting this new series on my channel where I'm trying to make it more organized. So every Thursday I'm going to come out and give a bunch of recommendations for you guys so that you all are sorted for the weekend and have a bunch of things to watch. I always receive complaints that I mostly recommend things which are not available, especially in India, on OTT platforms. So I came up with a bunch of movies and series and limited series that you all can watch on Netflix on the weekend. And these are my recommendations. The first limited series, which is also a documentary, is called Inventing Anna. I know that I'm really late to be talking about this show because it released a while back and most of you guys must have watched it. But I have some interesting news. She is now officially out of jail and a free person in the universe. And if you haven't watched Inventing Anna, it is basically about this young girl who scams people, tells them that she is a princess from Germany and her family is very rich. And she goes around living in like 5-star and 7-star hotels, shopping in nothing below Gucci and Versace. She takes money and she literally does all of this for free. She also tries to fraud one of the biggest banks in the world and get a very big loan for her apparent company, which is also not true. So the show is about how she scams people and how she manages to live a very luxurious life. And of course then she gets caught and everything, but you have to watch to know what exactly happened. I know that she's a criminal, but what I like is definitely her confidence. And she is like, I wouldn't say a businesswoman, but she knows to get what she wants. It is a limited series available on Netflix and I really enjoyed watching it. I highly recommend it to you. It's well made and very well documented as well. The actors have also done a very good job. And I have also read that she was actually hustling even when she was in jail at this time, and she has her own series coming up on Netflix when she's out, which is I think anytime soon it should start. And yeah, she's a hustler and she did get what she wants. So please watch Inventing Anna to know what exactly it is. The second limited series, which is also a documentary, is called Bling Ring, the Hollywood Heist. And all I want to say is I have no idea how people have such guts. I am a person who is very scared of the cops. I get very paranoid when there are cops around. And you know, it's not like I'm doing anything wrong, but if they just like look at me for a second, I'm like, oh my god, what am I doing? I don't know, I just get very scared of like cops around me. So this series is about like a bunch of teenagers, 4 or 5, who live in the valley, which is the not so good area, and they go to celebrity's house and like get into it. They find out where the celebrity is through the internet, and then they go to that celebrity's house, like Paris Hilton or like Lindsay Lohan, and they go to the house. These kids are basically like, they want luxury houses and all, and they start stealing rich people who are not celebrities their car. They go to their wardrobe and steal all like really amazing clothes and branded clothes, and they think that they're never gonna be caught. I mean, I don't know, it's so like funny and their guts is like so out there. But I really enjoyed watching it, and it's called The Bling Ring Hollywood Heist. It's available on Netflix. I think it's just 3 or 4 episodes, so you can binge watch it in a day. Watch it to have fun and see what these guys are capable of doing, and do not do it, please. The third one is actually a proper cringe binge. So if you are into someone who loves really luxury properties, fashion, and a lot of gossip drama, this is a show for you. It's called Selling Sunsets, which is based on the Oppenheimer Group, which is into real estate based in LA, and they sell really luxury houses of like celebrities to like really rich people, and it is about that. It is owned by like a pair of twin brothers, and there are around 6 or 7 really pretty girls who love fashion, have a lot of money, have a lot of goals. They love to gossip who work under them, and the show is about how they fight for clients, how they sell houses and all. And it's really interesting because honestly I learned a lot about real estate. I learned a lot of words that are used in real estate, and I really enjoyed it. The drama is amazing. I am someone who loves to watch these gossipy things, especially after a really long day at work when I just want to watch something really cringe. But it is good in its own way. So 5 seasons are out, and the 6th season, I think they are filming it right now, so it's going to be out soon. So you have a lot to catch up. So if you are into such cringe binge drama, this is a show for you. The next one is actually a very interesting show that I came across on Netflix, and I was attracted to it because of the really high ratings that it got on Rotten Tomatoes, called Maid. It is about a young girl who is like 25 or something and has a baby, has a very tough life, not a very happy boyfriend life, not a very happy family life, and she's struggling with money. And she also has like a 3-year-old kid who she loves a lot, so she has to hustle her way to make ends meet, especially for the child. And so she starts working as a maid, and she starts cleaning houses of like really rich people. So the show is basically about that, about her struggles, and about what she goes through, about how a single woman has to go through so much. The acting is really good. I loved everybody's performance. The characters are very interesting. Dialogues are nice, and every episode there's like a new struggle that she has to go through, which I really enjoyed watching as well. I highly recommend Maid. It's on Netflix. It's around 10 episodes, and I finished it in like 2 days. So it is really good for what it is, and I know that you will like it as much as I did. The next one is called Vashi, which is a Malayalam courtroom drama film starring Tovino Thomas and Kirti Suresh. It has been on my list since a while, but I just did not watch it because I was so like busy doing other things. But I finally watched it this week, and I totally loved it. It is a very well made courtroom drama, honestly, and I have seen Malayalam courtroom dramas before. This is not the best of all, but it is a very nice one. It basically revolves around a very important case which we see, even in our friends circle we see cases like that. Even in our life we see cases like that, about like boyfriend and girlfriend, humanity, like how justice is given to women over like cases, and stuff like that. It is like a case where even my mom and I were discussing a lot in like what should be happening and who should get justice and who should not. And when the verdict came out, we were just like, what the hell did just happen, So yeah, and Kirti Suresh and Tovino Thomas are also like in a relationship in the movie, so the case also like hampers their relationship as well, and their house atmosphere as well. And in the end, it is all kind of happy, but it is not very happy also. So the movie is very interesting. It is available on Netflix. It's a Malayalam courtroom drama called Vashi, and the good thing about it was actually that generally Malayalam films are very long, like 2.5, 3 hours, and this film is, I think, close to 2 hours, and I'm really happy that they did not stretch it too much and they kept it short. So I really liked the editing, and both of them have done an amazing performance as well. So you should definitely check out Vashi. It's a really good film. The next one that I want to recommend is a film called Searching, which also released a couple of years ago, but I watched it very recently. Again, this movie has been on my list since a while, but I finally managed to watch it, which is a really well-made film, to be honest, because it has a very unique concept. It is about this family, like a mother, father and child, and the mother passes away of cancer. So of course it kind of hampers the child's mental health, but she does not really share it with her father, and her father is a very giving dad, overprotective, over possessive, and like a very positive father who has a good outlook about the world and is always pushing his child and stuff like that. But obviously the relation is not that good, and one day she goes missing. So the father traces the child according to the photo she's posted on social media by talking to her friends, and traces the child helping the detective. I don't want to tell you what happens in the end because I want you to watch it, but it is a very well made film. The whole screenplay is very unique, and the way they've shown it is really nice. I was caught in the film since the first frame, and that frame has continued till the very end, so I really liked it. And it's a very well made film. Also, the second part of the movie is going to be coming out in 2023, which is called Missing. So please watch Searching before Missing is out, and I'm sure that you will like it. The next one is also a Malayalam film called Oru Thekkan Thallu Case, which is a Malayalam film with a very good cast. You have to watch the trailer. The film is based on ego clashes and like a action film full of masala drama, and like two groups who hate each other and want to like prove each other that they are like the bigger person kind of a vibe. And these kind of movies I really like Ayappanam Koshiyam also was in the similar zone. They're not same at all, but I'm just saying that, you know, they were in the similar zone where there are like two people trying to prove each other right and wrong. And this is also something like that. The character arc of most of the characters is very interesting. Both the rivals have a very good character arc as well, and there's a lot of energy and hate in their eyes. It's very intense. I love the action sequence choreography as well. The background music of the movie is also very well made, and also the movie has many veteran actors, so of course they have done a very good job, which goes without saying. I think that the director has been able to capture the rawness of the film, and there are a few shots which I really like. The color palette is also good. It is a 2.5-hour movie with a lot of entertainment, so I do recommend this movie as well. The next one and the last one in my list that I watched very recently is called Dahmer, and honestly I don't know what to say. It is so creepy. Oh my god. I mean, what psychoness is this? I know that psychoness is not a word, but what is this? I was just like what is happening throughout the show? It is basically based on Jeffrey Dahmer, who was a serial killer back in the day, and he used to target like Asian and, you know, men with color and like kids and teenagers. Not like kids like 3-4 years old, but like 15-14 years old, and their kids as well, and like teenagers, and take them home for a date and make them watch TV and then kill them silently, and then take their body parts, cook them and eat them. And the show is about that. And the show is about that, but honestly what triggered me more about the show was the kind of racism that the US has, and the kind of judiciary system that is in the US, and how it's basically more on like racism that I did not like in the show. It really kind of put me off, and a country like the US making such a mistake is really sad, to be honest. But the show is very well made. A lot of people who knew about the case before the show came out didn't like the show that much and thought that a lot of points were missing and it could be better, but I liked it because I didn't know much about it. But you should definitely watch it. Also, his real tapes are now out on Netflix, which I haven't watched yet. So you can watch the show first and then you can watch his real tapes on Netflix as well. But yeah, these are the movies and series I watched very recently on Netflix that you should totally binge watch over the weekend. Let me know what you think about them in the comments below, and if you want to recommend me something on Netflix, you can do that as well. And I will see you with another bunch of recommendations on next Thursday. Have fun till then.